Welcome, everyone, to Atlanta, the home of the Hawks, where we will be broadcasting today's action live. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Here's Fox. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. The Spurs shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Young, no good. Right side, Fox. To the inside. Pass to Wembanyama. Okongwu grabs the board. Reza Shea with it. Now guarded by Fox. On the wing, Daniels. Johnson right side. Here's Okongwu. And the basket is good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Back to Fox. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
High post Young. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Pass to Wembanyama. Sinks the triple.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
And there's the drive. And that one's good. Reza Shea.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. San Antonio leading by 3. Barnes. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. A nice shot by Young.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
It's Fox with the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And we'll have a timeout call. Called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Hawks trail by 3. Young with the ball. Out guarded by Wembanyama. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. There's 1:38 left in the first. Pass to Okongwu. That shot off. Good defense by Wembanyama. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Spurs leading by 6. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Now, here is Young. And stolen by Vassell. For the finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Pass to Johnson. Young looking it over. The Hawks again can't hit. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 11 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Spurs. He comes. And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster, but everyone builds on the players who came before them, and the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation.
Capella with the bucket.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first. Team first.
Here's Paul. Sohan with the screen. Down low.
Well, that's why it's so important to seal off those passing lanes inside. Make them earn points in the paint.
To the left side wing. Reza Shea. From outside, off the mark. Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
Yep, that one goes in there. Reza Shay's got it back down to within single digits for Atlanta.
Well, Reza Shea has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Ball right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Branham. Still yet to score. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team first. Coming to the floor, the Euro Hawks.
San Antonio on defense. Here's Capella. And he banks in the layup. Capella's got his second basket.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Spurs leading by 6. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Young outside. Clock at 6. Back to Niang. The kick out to Young. Shoots over Fox. Good work defensively by Fox. Wembanyama, a screen. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Man, this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
The Spurs shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Man gets the bucket.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Here's Barnes. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Wembanyama, a screen. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 13 now for San Antonio. Pass to Reza Shea. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. Spurs leading by 11. Outside, Fox. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Knocked away. Rebound, Atlanta. Now Daniels, still without a basket. Johnson outside. Here's Young, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
You know, tight little up fake there. Young using it to create contact, and we know he's a terrific free throw shooter.
So it's San Antonio now. 9-point game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Young, no good. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team starter.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
Here's Young. Fires away from outside. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And this past offseason, Stan, was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
And he converts the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Paul with the steal. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
Trae Young.
That's his third foul of the game.
Team first.
Here's Branham. And the Spurs scoring again.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And he's good on the three ball. Young's got 9.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
Pass to Champagnie from downtown. Drills the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Paul. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Young outside. Pass to Johnson. Young up top. He's got 9. Over Paul. Shot's good from Young. Young's got 5 points now this quarter. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
What I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Mamoukelashvili. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And he can make those shots, especially when the defensive effort is average at best.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look now for San Antonio. And so LeVert will bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 13. It's good.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. DA thanks. Reza Shea. Rebounded by the Spurs. Reza Shea with the steal. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Risacher is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Poked away. Pass to LeVert. Drains it from beyond the arc. LeVert's got 5.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Here's LeVert. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Fox. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Aston Yang drives to the hoop, and he makes that one. Spurs leading by 13. Vassell outside. Here's Castle. Back to Vassell. That shot is off. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Johnson for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the paint. Here's Vassell. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That is his first foul of the game. 6 seconds left in the third. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And so it's San Antonio. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their...
51.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Spurs leading by 13. Shoots from the elbow. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
It's LeVert on the wing. Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 7 points for Caris LeVert.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Assisted by.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Young left side. Johnson the screen. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Young, no good. Spurs leading by 15. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And how about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
Young way outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. The Trey. Again, Young missing.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's Castle. Back to Wembanyama. No one near him. Pass to Castle. Now Wembanyama. Over Johnson. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his third foul of the game. You, Coach, stand at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
The Hawks trail by 17. And here's Daniels. Young outside, trying to end the drought. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. There's the drive. Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
Pass to Okongwu. And the 3 off target. Spurs leading by 19 points. Barnes looking around. A three from Wembanyama. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Spurs.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Young outside. Wing shot on the way. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lets it go from deep. Wembanyama, no good. Atlanta with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Young way outside. Can't connect from long distance. And the Spurs with possession. The wide open look here for Fox. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one.